I was the family outcast, but one stranger's words at my sister's wedding unveiled a truth I never saw coming. Hey there, I'm Elise, 34, a sculptor living my dream in Chicago. If you've ever felt like you don't belong in your own family, stick around. This story's for you. Where are you watching from? Drop in the comments and hit subscribe if you've ever been sidelined by those who should love you most. Growing up in a quaint Cleveland suburb, our house on Oakwood Lane screamed perfection. Ivy-covered brick, a manicured garden, and framed photos of four polished smiles. But inside, the air was thick with favoritism. My younger sister, Clara, 3 years my junior, was the golden child. My A's in school earned a curt good job from my parents, while Clara's B's sparked dinner parties and her favorite lemon cake. Why can't you be more like Clara, my mother, a corporate lawyer, would sigh. I wasn't defiant, just different. I found solace in clay and stone, molding sculptures in the garage, while Clara excelled in economics, a path my parents revered. Art won't pay the bills. My father, a financial advisor, lectured. Pick something stable. When I got accepted into the Art Institute of Chicago, I was thrilled. My parents? Disgusted. You're squandering your future, my mother snapped, tossing my acceptance letter aside. Moving to Chicago at 18 was both liberating and lonely. I scraped by in a cramped loft, juggling waitressing gigs and art classes. Every call home, I shared my triumphs, hoping for a shred of pride. That's nice, my father would mutter, pivoting to Clara's latest internship or her new boyfriend from a respectable family. By 30, I'd carved a name for myself, becoming the youngest lead sculptor at a renowned Logan Square gallery. My exhibitions drew crowds, even landing a feature in Art in America. Clara texted, "Saw your name in a magazine." Mom and Dad noticed. No call, no visit, just a text. Meanwhile, Clara followed the family blueprint: business degree, a job at Dad's friend's firm, a condo near our childhood home. The first Betrayal hit at 26. I'd saved $10,000 for a sculpting residency in Italy. During a rare Thanksgiving visit, Clara cornered me. "I need a loan for a business venture," she said. "It's temporary." Trusting her, I handed over the money. A year later, at a tense family brunch, I learned the truth. "We told Clara she could keep it," my mother said casually. "Your art fund wasn't doing anything useful." My dream money, gone. Without my consent. Still, I clung to family ties, sending gifts, calling monthly, visiting when I could. But each interaction left me more invisible. Then came Clara's engagement to Nathan Wells, a tech heir with Chicago connections that overlapped with my art world. "You'll be at the wedding, right?" Clara asked warmly over the phone. "I need my sister there." I dared to hope this could mend our rift. The invitation arrived, sleek black with silver script, promising a grand affair. I splurged on a deep emerald dress and a rare vintage sculpture catalog Clara once admired, a gift that cost me weeks of overtime. My friend Mia warned, "Don't expect too much, Elise." I waved her off. "It's her wedding. Things will change." I offered to help with planning, but Clara brushed me off. "The planners got it handled," she said. My mother declined my offer for the bridal shower. It was just close friends. The rehearsal dinner? Wedding party only. Each rejection chipped away at my hope, but I rationalized it. They were busy. Arriving at the lavish lakefront venue, I felt a mix of nerves and anticipation. The usher seemed puzzled when I said I was the bride's sister. At the seating chart, my name wasn't with the family tables. "Table 22, the coordinator said awkwardly. "We'll get a card for you." Table 22 was tucked behind a column, seating me with distant relatives and confused plus ones. "You're Clara's sister?" one asked, shocked. I didn't know she had one. The ceremony was stunning, Clara radiant beside Nathan. I watched from a pew among strangers, my family in the front row. At the reception, I sat alone as my parents and Clara posed for photos, never once inviting me. During toasts, my father called Clara our only daughter, erasing me entirely. Tears burned as I realized I wasn't just sidelined, I was invisible. Then a voice broke through. "Mind if I join you? You look like you could use an ally." I looked up to see Marcus, a tall man in a sharp suit, his eyes kind but sharp. I'm Nathan's colleague, urban planner. I noticed you're the bride's sister, yet somehow alone in Siberia. I laughed despite myself. Elise. Apparently, I'm the family secret. Marcus offered a deal. Let's act like we came together. No one should be alone at a wedding. His warmth was a lifeline. We grabbed drinks, talked art and urban design, and for the first time that day, I felt seen. He introduced me as Elise, the sculptor who's shaking up Chicago's art scene, not Clara's sister. We danced, laughed, and ignored the curious stares. Clara approached us mid-reception, her smile tight. Elise, I didn't know you brought someone. Marcus smoothly deflected her attempt to pull him into her circle. Elise and I were discussing her latest exhibition. Did you see it? Art in America called it revolutionary. Clara blinked, unaware of my work. I've been busy, she mumbled. The tension boiled over when I confronted her. You seated me with strangers, excluded me from photos, and pretended I don't exist. Why? Clara's facade cracked. You always steal the spotlight with your artsy life. This was my day. My parents tried to intervene, claiming they hid me to avoid complications with Nathan's conservative family. Nathan, stunned, admitted he thought I'd chosen to stay distant. Marcus stood by me as I spoke my truth. I've spent years chasing your approval, but I'm done pretending I'm not part of this family. Clara's eyes welled up. I was jealous. She whispered, You had the guts to chase your dreams. I never did. I chose to leave, not in anger, but for clarity. Marcus walked me out. Over coffee, at a cozy diner, we talked until midnight. He saw my strength, not my pain. Months later, Nathan reached out, apologizing. Clara and I started small, weekly calls, honest talks. My parents began to shift, attending my next exhibition, awkward but present. Marcus became more than a friend, his support a contrast to my family's conditional love. A year later, I hosted a Friendsgiving with Marcus, friends, Clara, and Nathan. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. I'd found my people by blood and by choice. Have you ever felt erased by family? Share below, like this video, and subscribe for more stories of finding your place. Sometimes, the family you build is where you truly belong.